Hello everybody, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream. This is WardiTV February Group C. As we kick off with our PvP to start the day, it's going to be SKILLOUS versus for JUMY. I'm going to be opening on Amygdala in a couple of moments time. So hello. Yeah, we're going to send this and jump into some PvP and just get into it and cast some games and enjoy some StarCraft. Let's not get into it because we need a regame. A classic. Thanks for having such a robust back and carrying the scene. No worries. Thank you for watching. Alright, attempt 2 going into the first game of the day. Attempt 2 at some PvP. Amygdala gonna be our opening map. Let's get this one ready to go. Alright, looks as though we're good this time around. As we have in the top right hand side, to start us off, the blue Protoss player for JUMY. Kind of just calls himself JUMY now, I guess. And then in the other side, our red Protoss player is SKILLOUS. GLHF, we get this way on the way. A little bit of PvP. Yeah, and TLDR guys, I do not feel well. You can probably already tell. I don't feel good. I'm just sick. Don't really know what with. I just feel pretty crap. So we're just gonna try and get through some games. That's gonna be some pretty miserable casts, and I'm not gonna lie. I have to cough a lot. We're just gonna try and get through some games. I don't know if we're gonna get through everything even, because I don't know if I'll make it through a full day, but we will just do what we can. Enjoy some games and just see what happens. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit more quiet than what you might usually expect, especially just early games and stuff. I'm going to try and rest the voice a little bit here and there, so yeah, just to let you guys know what's up. Unfortunately, I don't really have time to reschedule these groups to other days because I have just have stuff going on for the rest of the week. Maybe tomorrow, but I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna feel any better tomorrow anyway. So I feel like I have to kind of be here to admin the games right now anyway. So just figured we may as well just try and get through it together right now. So yes, but we'll see how we're going. But yeah, it's very difficult to fit it in because I still have to do the Group A games of Shin. I don't even know when I'm going to squeeze those in, but I would like to do those at some point so that we can have, well, the playoffs on Saturday and Sunday basically, so we're basically just stuck for time in terms of delaying. So, yeah, that's a factor. And, yeah. TLDR, that's where we currently sit. So, yeah. Apologies in advance for it'll probably be a pretty rough stream, like I say, but we'll just do what we can. Sit back and enjoy some games. I'm going to put Indy's camera on a bunch and truly just sit and watch. My Amaranth, thank you so much for the 21-month resub on the Prime. Appreciate it. Stalker, Sentry, gonna go fighting Hallucination, gonna try and get some scouting done. As we look for a little bit of info as to what is going on. Twilight Council on both sides. Do you think both these players will play fairly simple PvP, very standard? Don't think these guys are going to mix it up too much in that regard. Stalker's Sentry just going to nibble up at the pylon, do some damage right there. Stalkers in the center are going to come across the map, so they will try and put some pressure on. Stalkers, sentries gather up together. We also have an interesting situation today where one of the players currently can't connect to NA. That'll be fun. These issues connecting to different servers are having a bit of a problem. It's pretty bad. I don't really know what I don't know why it's happening, but still not being able to log into NA. I mean, Solo had issues the other day. I have another Korean having issues today. Today's gonna be today's gonna be an interesting one. And you guys know what me casting sick feels like? Me casting sick to me feels like what people usually describe my casting as when I'm reading Reddit. I was just like, this really is like the monotone. Doesn't say much. Describes a little of what's on the screen. Wardy that that the Reddit loves to describe. It's funny. Reddit Wardy, yeah. The charisma vacuum, never forget. That's such a great nickname. DT's walk into this base, guys. There is no detection. That's GG instantly. JUMY just going to beat SKILLOUS out with the DTs. And that's going to be game number 1. So JUMY gets a fun win to start us off. DT's going to go into a base that has no detection. That will be our opening game. I'm going to go into game number 2. Let's go into... I lost the maps. Whispers of Gold. I forgot to do host with game hop, but whatever. We will survive. We'll survive. What's up, Ducklings? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, I'm a bit sick, so I'm doing a very, very casual cast today. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Hello, hello. This is the WardiTV February event. I'm heading to Whispers of Gold for game number 2. JUMY leads 1-0. After a little bit of DT action gets him a victory. Let's go, go, go. For game number 2 on Whispers of Gold. Turn this off. Hello everyone on the YouTube as well. Good morning to you, good afternoon. Hope you're all doing well on the YouTube stream. Don't be afraid to say hi, and don't forget to leave a like on the stream as well. The more likes we get early, the better it is for pumping viewership into the stream, which obviously helps a whole bunch as well, so do check that out. Let's go in game 2 of SKILLOUS versus for JUMY. So we have got ourselves in the top left-hand corner. The blue Protoss player is JUMY. He is up by 1 game against the red Protoss. Bottom right SKILLOUS would be a lot of people's favorite for this series, but Could not deal with the DTs last time around. SKILLOUS now just has a permanent incorrect thing apparently. Yeah, we're coming up. A simulator coming through. Get ourselves settled in here for a couple of moments. On the Nexus, just gonna see a pro coming down. Gonna be seeing that pro. Gonna go for a Talon down, Cybercore coming up, and get settled here for a few moments. Pro comes up, nibbles at some minerals. We are going to be seeing our other pro coming around. I'm not going to use his camera. Yeah, let's go on into his camera and he can show us a little bit of what's going on as we get settled down. Pro continues to move about, just going to be settling around for a couple of moments. And then just going to see the robots going through, gateway setting up, move around for a couple of moments here. Stalker sentries gather up again. Next is coming on both sides of the map. Those steps continue around the sides, getting settled down here. As we continue through for a couple of moments, let me just see where we're going to get to with our PvP. Double pros going down, which isn't fun. JUMY taking a lot of damage here early. SKILLOUS already had a ton of workers. JUMY going to have to put some work in across the map. There's a lot of units that are going to try and fake the prism into the main base with the hallucination, but that's not really going to do too much. The force field's all coming down. I'm just trying to buy some time here as JUMY again has a lot of stuff right now, needs to make something happen in the next couple of moments. Let's see a couple of force fields still coming into place, and we continue to come on through. A couple of stalkers are going to get shot down. Stalkers are going to continue to fall. As sentries continue to fight as well, the Stalkers pull back, we unload once again. JUMY, honestly, still 10 army supply up, has a pretty good shot at this, right? He's still killing a lot of probes. Obviously, he's good on the Prism Micro so far, too. With Blink available, it becomes a little bit better for SKILLOUS, because obviously he can also micro back himself. Something he didn't really have previously. A lot of the units of JUMY getting low, but he should be due a warp in a moment or so. Gets a battery here. Pushing those units of his opponent back into the corner is going to be an issue, right? Because we are essentially just pushing them right back. They're going to struggle to really step forward. A lot of the Stalkers of SKILLOUS are unable to really fight right now. Stalkers, the Sentry, continue to come through. Final one is going to fall. And this will be this. As Force Field comes on the ramp, I mean, JUMY definitely going to get rid of the natural. See what else is happening. If he still just keep on fighting, JUMY definitely in a good spot because he's got a Nexus at home, so going back, he will be able to obviously utilize that and make some plays of it. And as the Stalkers come through, we are going to go push the other way. Stalkers are going to get there, a couple of Stalkers going down. The units of SKILLOUS will continue now to go out across toward the upper left-hand side. Nexus, Immortal, Probes, all producing, Sentry added on in that as well. Stalkers will come pressing up once again, and we'll try and blink back once more. The Observer still coming through from JUMY. A couple more probes in the battery coming online as well. Looking to press through, a couple of shots. I'm going to go off Twilight Council, where we'll slowly continue to come about. Stalkers move back around the left-hand side. We will have ourselves the blink. Continue to come through for a few more moments here. Prism comes about, just gonna see the units gathering, obviously third base on the way from JUMY. Trying to capitalize on his lead. Has Immortal on his way to his own blink. SKILLOUS gonna try and take this moment of silence from JUMY as a chance to go Robo Bay, so an attempt to get into some disruptors. It's a fun one because it's not necessarily what you would expect you need to do right now, but kind of into it. I guess we'll see what happens here. Stalkers up that left-hand side. We're going to step through the Observer. Has to be a little careful. A few Stalkers and the Immortals coming in. The blink and the +1 continuing about for a few moments. And just continue to gather up. We do have our blink coming online. So we'll start a fire, couple probes going down. disruptors still gathering up. We do have a +1 and a charge coming through on the side of JUMY, on the side of SKILLOUS. Charge continues up, the +1 coming by. Observer on the way, add a couple of probes in. This game really just continued through compared to where we started off. Stalkers and Immortals will gather together. So I'll start a fight. We actually lose the prisms to JUMY. Gonna be missing further warpins, which could be potentially a bit funky. Disruptor shot will miss. Let's continue through. A couple stalkers taking shots. This is powerful from JUMY. Looks like he's gonna get a 2-0 here, because this army of SKILLOUS, unless he gets some amazing disruptor shots right now, ain't gonna do it. Those disruptors are so far back. JUMY kind of didn't pull away as quickly as I thought he would. He kind of stepped up instead of backward. Now we get through. The disruptors on cooldown. And that's gonna be GG. JUMY starts the day with a 2-0. Just like that. Alright. Swap on over to NA, but we have a bit of an issue where we can't. One player just can't log on to NA. That was a pretty major problem. One sec, guys. Won't join EU or NA. It's pretty miserable. One of the Shin matches being played. I don't know. He's played some of them. He hasn't played some of the others. I forgot to update the title. Did I really? Oh yeah, you know what? I probably did. Yeah, I got a bit distracted today, huh? Thank you, YouTube chat. Yeah, people just can't log on to it. A fun one, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what we're doing right now, guys, but I don't know how else to try and fix Rogue's problem of not being able to connect. I think it's just an internet thing, like certain connections just won't connect. I don't know how to fix that. But I just don't even know what to do to... I mean, basically just can't have Rogue's games today. Hmm. What, he has the best background in all of Twitch, it's not even a green screen. Yeah, my room's pretty cool. I like it. I have some new stuff to put up. Actually, I need to take it all down, clean it all, and rearrange it. Gonna do that at some point soon. Yeah, I don't really have a solution right now, guys. I don't know what else we do. I guess we just go without Rogue's games and we just move. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm gonna throw a break screen on while I figure it out. Yep. Okay, so here's the situation. So, Rogue can't log into NA or Europe. It just won't let him. Battle.net's basically just saying it does not work for him. So, Rogue can't log into NA at all. So we're just going to postpone all of Rogue's games. We're going to go into GUMIHO versus SKILLOUS. The problem is obviously we're meant to go into Rogue versus JUMY or someone right now. We can't do that. And because GUMIHO and Spirit are still playing off stream, we can't go in game yet. Because we have to wait for them to finish. And they're playing I don't know. They're playing a freaking long ass TVT that's never going to end apparently. So, we have a bunch of games that can't be played because of literally just Battle.net just being shit. And then we can't go into another game until a current game finishes playing. So, yeah. We'll take some, it's gonna go bit to break screen until we have a game, guys. I'm sorry, I don't have the energy to talk through downtime. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few minutes, just whenever we have games available. I don't know when that's gonna be. Hello, guys. A couple of videos coming through very slowly. For SKILLOUS GUMIHO, I'll let you guys. Well, I'll be back with you guys when the video. I have all the days for there to be issues. I just today was not the day. Oh, miserable. Miserable. Okay, SKILLOUS and GUMIHO. Gonna head into the opening game now. In the top right hand side, our red Terran player is GUMIHO. Taking on the blue Protoss in the bottom left, we have SKILLOUS. Alright, so game 1 of this best of 3, guys. Again, if you just tune in, yeah, if you just tune in, A, I'm sick. B, shit's going wrong. It's not been a great day. However, there's some good news. Rogue has found an account that logs in. Alright. Rogue is here. Hurrah! Alright. Alright. You're sick too? No way. You're sick. I don't even know what's wrong. Yesterday I had the most slightly irritable throat. And today I'm just like... Yeah, today I'm just like... So I felt pretty bad last night. I don't even know like how I feel bad. I just don't feel right, you know? My head's just not quite there. Our road is in the opening, but we're not going to go across the map with them, so GUMIHO will pull back. So you guys, the new update is that Rogue has found an account that will work. So Rogue has been able to log in. So we will have some Rogue games coming up. Pretty much. Hooray. Hallucination flies about, trying to see about what's up. SDT can arrive. You have a scan available. Missile turret in the main. So this seems kind of fine. I'm gonna get the scan down. We get that cleaned up. And on we go. Fire gonna come across. There's a Colossus here. I don't think GUMIHO can do anything. He's gonna try and dive, gets the Guardian Shield onto the Sentry. Actually, even showing up, loses the Immortal, but that should be quite tanky there. About to hit charge, so I think SKILLOUS should be fine here. Don't think that's gonna do much at all. And that will come to a bit of a close right now. Hey guys, I'm sorry, my casting is just not good because every time I try and talk, my throat just gets irritated. They're dropping the main. We'll find a few probes. Depowers the Robo Bay. Gonna try and run into the natural. GUMIHO playing pretty carefree about these units. And pull back out. 8 probes go down. And GUMIHO gives up a lot of bio to do that though. Gather up a little bit. The Zealots and the Stalkers, Colossus. We'll just try and help fend off this medevac. Colossus, Zealots, a Sentry coming up for the moment. Gonna step through. The Zealots are gonna get there. I'm gonna turn onto the refinery as well. They're gonna drop into the natural, get rid of a few probes. Tank workers going down. The probes continue to pull in. The Marauder taking some damage. Stalker's gonna get that Marauder too, so we're gonna be able to knock that one down. Continue to pull across, just seeing the... I don't mind going up towards the Zealot as well, seeing if there's anything we can do there. Continue to move around a few moments. And the bike is gonna start getting the Colossus now. Let's just gather up. There's a couple more DTs coming around. And the Stalkers have to pull back from SKILLOUS. Let's see who's going to pull in. Who else is going to get shot at? I see those going down. 1, 2, 3. Nice shut down from GUMIHO. He's going to win this fight. Landing the Vikings. Helps kill the Stalkers. And we are going to be, we're going to be good. Well, maybe. I mean, warping from SKILLOUS is a little scary. Chasing the prison with a few Marines, it gets away. As the bio comes back around, Zealot Stalker going to try and push in. A couple of those Marauders are being chased. See if he's come pulling over. See a couple of libs setting up right here. as the army of GUMIHO does push back towards the middle of the map. Why does SKILLOUS have so few workers? Well, GUMIHO dove into his bases to kill workers. Oh. We've seen a couple of Zelts going to come through. Gonna see a few probes going down again. And now the Sork is able to try and shut down a Liberator here. Bio gathers, the Zelts get punched away. +2 attack, probes, Colossus, all coming up still. Three SUVs going down again, another scan coming about. We try to see what else is going on. This game just continues to battle. These two will look at each other, go back and forth. Bio joins up, just gonna come over to the left hand side. Army steps up, SKILLOUS is going to move forward here. Just going to be seeing the army of GUMIHO going to come around the bottom side. As that comes over, the Lib's going to get there, hit that prism. Oh, with the Viking as well, that prism will go down, so SKILLOUS will lose some opportunity on that one. Bio chases, Stalker can get pushed away. There's another disruptor shot trying to come through. Not quite going to land just yet. Another disruptor shot there at the center. Gets a couple marauders. Now you got the Bio coming back around that right side. Army comes through, Zeld's going to look to charge up. Going to step in right now. There's disruptors, going to fire through. Can we dodge them all? One of them hits, another one fires through. SKILLOUS' supply takes the advantage here. Gets up into the lead. And now chasing GUMIHO down. Man, it's been a wild game. GUMIHO just on the 3 bases, I think, has lost his opportunity. He had to go. That moment is now gone. Gathers, the Vikings coming around, +3 attack coming up as well. Disruptor shots going to land on a lot of those Vikings. Good damage being dealt. It's coming through again, the Liberator is in good position. Gonna push that out the other way. 7 SCVs go down, the orbital coming about. Sub is firing, GG gets called, SKILLOUS takes the 1-0 lead. And that is going to be GG. SKILLOUS takes the opening game. Best of 3. Second map will be King's Cove. Just waiting on GUMIHO. What sub is that around? Thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for support. Alright, so like I said, we did resolve the rogue issue. Rogue has been able to log in, which is a big plus. He had to use a different account, but he is online and playing, so we will get into some rogue games again in a bit. So that issue is resolved at least, so one of our things that was going a little bit south gets back on top. Amazing. What's up, Roddy? Thank you for the big 100. No other frustrations. Yeah, man. We'll be good. Just, freaking random ass shit. Apparently players need to have 4 different accounts now just in case 3 of them don't let them log into a certain server. Amazing. It's just the new norm. You just have 4 different accounts to potentially play on, depending which one wants to work on any given day. Thanks for the 180. Bottom right, blue Terran player here is GUMIHO, taking on the red Protoss. On the top left hand side we get Team Liquid SKILLOUS. Game 1 of this best. Oh, sorry, game 2 of this best of 3. That NT observer cam on. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the moment we get to the replays, guys, I'm not gonna make it because the moment I have to put the brain function into trying to observe as well, it's I don't think it's gonna go well. TLDR. Resolve the rogue issue since like I put down a revolution. Yeah. I mean, I didn't solve it. He found he had to borrow someone's account. He's borrowing someone's barcode to play on. It's crazy. As it comes over, I'll just have a command center getting ready to be placed here on King's Cove. Nice standard map here for this game. 2 of the series. Let's see if there's actually kind of a wild game number 1. I felt like SKILLOUS was in a lot of trouble after GUMIHO really flung everything, the kitchen sink and all, kind of at him. At the start of that last game, GUMIHO was throwing units here, there, and freaking everywhere. It was pretty nuts. But it does come out and we do end up here now as SKILLOUS was able to hit the 1-0 lead. Sniper chasing, the stalker coming about, trying to see what's up. We're gonna have ourselves while it counts as a choice here from SKILLOUS, so we get that underway and ready to rumble. Hallucination moves up. Look to see what's going on. Hallucination obviously gives you really good info, sees the starboard finishing, no tech lab on the factory, etc. Alright, but continues to move about again. That blink is going to start up right now as well, so we get that going. We get this underway. Dynamite shoots, not going to do too much there, nothing too crazy. Dog shoots, Reaper will take a couple of shots. Let's see the probe pushing over. And back lifts up another Widow Mine, will come around. We have our medevac just going to sit over there. A few stalkers continue to gather together for a little bit. There's the hallucination. Gonna get jumped on. The couple of Ravens gonna sit there as well. Stalker's gonna head down the bottom right hand side. Also, a couple of Ravens gonna be hanging about overhead as well. I mean, 2 Ravens gonna be fun to see how we utilize that. Medevac has a couple of lines in it still, just poised off to that left side, SKILLOUS. Just a couple of units out on the map, trying to see what we can do. Yeah, Stalker's coming up, Marine goes down. Again, just have that orbital command going to come across here as well. Going to get set up. Stalkers continue to maneuver. Big map. We're being shown the size of it and the advantage of the size of it right now. Medevac is going to be chilling. Obviously that keeps SKILLOUS back a little bit with some of his units. The Stalker's just gonna gather. Again, a bit of bio gathers up. +1 armor upgrade. Have a drop into the natural. Oh, the Storm drop gets 12 SCVs. That'll do it. 12, 13 SCVs off the Storm drop. That's a fun play from SKILLOUS. I like that a lot. Very cool. Bio steps up. Stalkers are going to get chased away. Just going to see how the Stalkers being pushed away there. Another one of mine heads a hallucination. SKILLOUS just chills on the far left hand side, still blocking that mine. Try to see what else can get done as the charge on the +2 comes up as well, so we keep bringing that into place right now. You drop a 5th in the front, obviously big map, and you can take those bases very easily, very neatly, one after the other. That's exactly what we'll go for right there. When we steps up, we are going to be moving around in the middle just a little bit further. So I was going to shoot. Just going to see Marine going down. We'll knock down some rocks over on the side as well. Both these players obviously continue to close on being maxed out throughout this. Colossus comes over, just going to be seeing how Bio coming around. The medevac's going to be there, +3 attack is starting. The +1 armor is on its way. Six additional gateways coming up as we speak. SKILLOUS moves into the middle of the map right now. And a couple of shots off, firing a couple of hits in here and there. As the Assault's going to go moving about. All of SCV's going down. The army coming over. We've got the prism nearby. We're going to step through. Good tank positioning. Is able to get some shots off the Zealots. Force a CC to lift off here as well. Our Vikings will continue to sit overhead as the bio comes back down. Again, the map obviously naturally kind of gives you these kind of more passive kind of games where throwing, you know, a few units like this into each other is going to be whatever. There's a lot of supply given up by SKILLOUS there. Don't know if that was as good as it should have or could have been. Fire comes over, it knocks down some rocks. Nice storm! Actually, you didn't stay in that storm for the entire duration, which is huge. We've got another storm available, got two, but we lose the High Templar, so we only got one off, and it wasn't even a great one. Bit of mine's trying to line up. A couple of those zealots taking shots. The ghosts are going to come through. Now we're going to have our +2 armor upgrade coming online as well. Let's see, an SCV is getting poured in. A couple of SCVs already going down. As you have our +2 ship weapons, the +1 vehicle weapon coming about. And SKILLOUS has a full-on Skytoss army starting to develop. Shout out to the players. I'm not feeling great. They're just going to give us some nice long series today, aren't they? You know, I did think about this group. It is the kind of group where I can imagine a lot of like 15, 20-minute games. I actually think we're going to see a lot more like 15+ minute games than we are like sub 10-minute games between these guys. Spirit obviously plays a lot of longer games. GUMIHO can definitely get there. SKILLOUS as well. A couple of scans down, the probes. They're trying to kill probes, I think. Free up supply, but the battery was making that difficult. Batteries are so good, killing your own probes is difficult, man. Who knew? We'll find this base over here. He's nuking that location on the left. Nothing's going to be near it in the end. Nuke lands, we get a bit of damage done. Caught like one more probe, maybe. So it's going to get underneath. That medevac goes down. Green Marauder trying to fight. A couple of mortals are going to turn as well. Scepter's fire through and the medevac has to just go retreating away for a couple of moments. Get the hell out of there. Try and stay alive. I've got the rest of this army getting chased away from the main. The work is going down, the planetary fort is taking hits, so you are going to see the planetary dropping. Another ghost, and drop a nuke into place. It's going to land, actually nuke some units. GUMIHO actually getting the nuke off and successfully so. That's fun. Nuking over here now. Obviously he's currently got his Bioforce there. He just sieged a tank up inside his own nuke. He cancelled it, right? Okay, good. A couple of good storms though. As well. That's a really nice nuke. Kills the pylons, he powers a bunch of gateways. The nukes are genuinely being an issue. Do we have a way to fight all those carriers though? 17 Vikings, few Liberators. Kind of? Carriers launch forward, the orbital going down. The interceptor's still putting work in. Drop the mothership cloaking and we continue to step through for the moment. Carriers continue to come about. Mothership going to be there. Vikings will fire. The army continues to chase. Got a couple of libs coming over. Like I say, let's see what GUMIHO can do against this air army, because it looks pretty darn powerful for SKILLOUS as he comes bashing on through. The interceptor's getting to work. A couple of High Templar died to a tank shot in the end. They drop some feedbacks. SKILLOUS will just let some of the carriers rebuild and go in again with full force, hopefully, in the near future. No, it's going to be good for SKILLOUS. GG's. He gets a 2-0 over GUMIHO. Bouncing back from that loss against JUMY is very good for him if he wants a shot in this group. We're going to go into Rogue versus Spirit up next, guys. We're going to be back on our normal schedule, so Rogue Spirit, Rogue SKILLOUS is going to be our next couple of games, then Rogue GUMIHO. And get that, Gonna get this ready to go. Alright, we can get Rogue Spirit underway. I also need to get that one underway. So yeah, we're gonna get Rogue Spirit underway here, guys. Alright. Video's coming up for Rogue vs Spirit, guys. I need to run ads. Okay. Is the YouTube subs current all time? That's just, YouTube subs are just, like, following the YouTube channel, so it's all time. You can see it if you, go on the YouTube channel. We have, like, 45k subs. It's not the same as Twitch subs. Otherwise, we'd be killing it. We'd literally just be the future of StarCraft. Can you imagine? We have 45k YouTube subs paying us every month. Oh my god, we'd be rich. Alright guys, I'll wait for our Spirit Rogue game to come up. That was impressive. Alrighty guys. Videos are coming through for Rogue and Spirit. I like this kind of cast and calm and informative. Yeah. I mean, that is generally my vibe, but today's more sick and trying to trying to make it to the end of the game. Yeah. Alright, I'm just getting people to ready up, guys. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos deep. Yeah, also sick. Thanks for the content. No worries. Yeah, we're just gonna battle through. I have to be here to admin the matches while they're live, anyways. I think. I think what we're gonna do is probably we're gonna do the live games. And when it gets to the replay games, I'm just gonna give the replays to the other streams. And yeah, because yeah, I just can't. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do the replays. I think it's gonna be A, too long, and I think B, it's gonna be having to actually observe myself as well is probably just gonna make it a little bit too tough. Like my focus just isn't there. To observe, it's just going to be a mess, so we'll just do what we can, basically. What's up, SC Walkie? Thank you so much for the 4-month resub, appreciate it. Found this channel just a little while ago and liking it. Hell yeah, thank you so much. Are you guys ready for the most enthusiastic salad of all time? If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube and to follow on Twitch. I guess that's what this button's for.
Wow, look
Oh.
at the supply, guys.
Wrong.
Look at it.
Wrong button.
Have you heard of Twitch Prime?
There.
You can support the stream
Sound.
right now with Twitch Prime. Don't forget to also follow the stream, subscribe to me on YouTube, give me money on Patreon, donate directly, and cheer in the chat. And don't forget to gift all those subs so we can hit that level 5 hype train.
What a great button to have when you feel sick. Nice. Wait, does that mean I have casting clips over here? Can we just cast off of these?
Oh my god, what a play.
Oh, yes.
I can't believe he's building that unit right now. This Terran player is so good.
Nice, okay. In the top left,
This Terran player is so good.
it's Spirit. In the bottom right, it's Rogue. That's what Wardy with energy sounds like, yeah. Oh, not only that, but that's probably Wardy like 4 years ago. So, like, you know, when Wardy had passion, because we discussed the other day, Wardy's passion is dead, apparently. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. If I do cameos, I do not do cameos. Can you imagine I did cameos? Who would want a Wardy cameo? It's just a job now. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah. You know it's a job when you show up sick and you make yourself go through it, but you're gonna take half the day off, basically. That's when you know it's a job. Yeah. Passion's gone. Passion is gone. Could totally buy a Wardy cameo. Of me saying what, though? Yeah, guys, the barcode is Rogue, by the way. So he's on the barcode because he couldn't log into NA with his account, or any of his accounts, actually. He had to borrow an account off of a different player whose account was working. So neither of Rogue's accounts were working, but he got this barcode off someone, I think Kira. Kira gave him this barcode, and now he was able to log into NA simply because he's on a different account that the game likes. So I don't know how that works. Why not just cast it another day from the replays? Because I don't really have any time to cast more replays before before the playoffs. You know? I don't really have any, I just don't have time. Like, I'm off tomorrow, but the way I feel right now, I feel like I might just need to be off tomorrow. And then I'm off on Friday, but Friday is usually like Helen Day, and I already have some Shin replays I'm meant to do at some point, so yeah, I don't know. So yeah. Video happy BD cause of SCT theme cameos, yeah. Ay. You gonna let Rogue use your account? Get some free MMR? Rogue's practically smurfing? Yeah, pretty much. Freaking smurfs. Even they're infiltrating the tournaments now, guys. Oh my god. We're gonna fight. A couple of drones going down. We've seen that. We're actually gonna get a third drone. God, good play from Spirit. Great start for him early on. It's a pretty amazing start. How can Wardy get his groove back? It's just impossible, man. You know, once you stop doing it for the passion, you start doing it for the money, you just can't go back, you know. Once you see the millions upon millions of dollars that are in StarCraft 2, you just get, your eyes literally become dollar signs, you know. Helion's gonna gather a couple of blue teamers and queens at the front. We're gonna try and dive, but I think that queen blocks. Oh, it doesn't. That's not good. Pretty bad. Sorry guys, I couldn't get them mute in time. 10 drones go down. This game is just a wash. This ain't it at all. This ain't it at all. Which Ravager will gather. Roach speed coming up. We're gonna get there. King's gonna be under this lib quickly at least, so this should be minimal losses. In fact, we don't even target the drones at first, so one drone goes down. As Rogue sends it with the Roach Ravager, Corrosive Files will get the siege tank. I mean, he needs the time to hit through the front door. Next tank coming up. We only have 2 Ravagers left now. He's gonna kill off the engineering bay. Just don't think he can force his way up here with that siege tank in the back. I just do not think it's happening. I'm gonna try. Rogue says GG. Spirit is gonna take a comfortable game 1 of this best of 3. Alright, get into in a sec, guys. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna cast obviously the rest of this rogue GUMIHO, and then we're gonna do rest of this rogue GUMIHO, and then rogue SKILLOUS, rogue. No, so we're gonna do the rest of this rogue spirit, then rogue SKILLOUS, and rogue GUMIHO. And like I say, from them, I'm gonna hand the replays out to the casters if they want them. But I'm gonna be done. I'm just not gonna make it that far, unfortunately. Just trying to find someone we're missing from the lobby. We should be able to go. Well, I'm just Shin in Group A. He couldn't play on the day at last minute, so he's already played 3 of his matches. He just needs to play the 4th, and then I'll get the replays, and we'll try and add them to a stream somewhere. I don't know right now. He's playing against Clem, I believe, tomorrow. So once he plays that, all the games are done, and then we can go basically. Right, we'll cast them, they're just postponed. Alright, on the left hand side, our orange Terran player up 1-0. It is going to be Spirit battling against Rogue in the top right. A red Zerg. Sorry guys, I didn't realize they were orange and red. Maybe I could fix that, but yeah, my bad. Yo, Catalyst God, thank you so much for the 76 month resub. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Rogue got second in the last map, but still the medal. Huge. Overlord just chilling. Have a peek at what else is going on. Rib is about to arrive, so we'll see if he gets 3 drones again. That was already a great start from Spirit in that last game. Maybe we'll chill at the front for a few moments then. Hanging about. Overload overhead. Links be coming through. Drones in production. And that is where we set up from here. Grenade goes down. Queen gets bopped a little. We've seen a couple of Helens coming through. DC gathering up. Helens are a big gather, just going to see the Queens joining. Stimming call on the way. So try to get settled into this one. We'll see some ways to harass here from Spirit, going to be part of the plan. We'll keep Timmons on the top again. We get that stim in the cloak finished up very soon. Queen goes down, and you can see the color band. She's going to be there. Second Queen goes down as well. Such a good chase as Rogue has a counterattack against 5 SCVs, so that's going to be a fantastic start. Hellions come straight through, a few more drones are dropping. Maybe what, 7 drones going down for 6 SCVs, so at least Rogue is making up for the damage he's taking. That makes it a little bit more acceptable, but the Banshees are still around. He has got the third base lifted of his opponent, so that is nice. Playing this tank. Continue to move across to see the rest of the links coming over. Get in position. And 4 drones going down. Things will run toward the third. A few Marines coming back the other way. Rogue's been good with the counterattack so far. He's going to try hit the natural depot raises though. Gets out the way. As Rogue now has to play defense with the Ling Bane on the other side. Because Bane's not getting a chance to morph in really though, so that's not ideal. It turns into a surround tank, obviously siege. A couple of Marines don't fit in the medevac at first. Goes back from them though. Rogue soon will level up the playing field in terms of upgrades 1-1 to 1-1. Should help a fair amount. Banshee fires, the Zergling's taking hits. We will see our melee upgrades, burrow upgrades. Continue to come through, add 2-2 in from Spirit as well. So continue to get everything underway. And Bane coming across, continue to chase. See our Marines in our tank gathering together. So again, we join up for a little bit. Take a few moments. He's got those things wrapping around on the rocks, so a little bit more damage being done right there. CC takes the flow, a slow float over the other side. Just going to get over and into position. Hey, what's up, Q60606? Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate the support, guys. I'm sorry, it's not quite the level of casting I'd like to put out. Oh, chasing Spirit away. Spirit tries to split in the middle of the map. Numbers are failing him a little bit right now, actually, so ends up in a little bit of a tougher spot. As we continue to gather through. Let's see if your Marines able to whack away, so they will find some damage as well, getting a little bit of value for a few moments. And now the Widow Mines and Marines in general going to come back over. Nice burrow with the Widow Mines, and we will see Spirit once again some decent Widow Mine shots, definitely helping him along the way. Will it be good enough overall? That's pretty much still our question right now. The bio gets rid of a couple of changelings. Three-tier upgrades, cloaking on the way up, vehicle plating added on. I like where Spirit's at, but he is about to be playing against the Lurkers, but that is one of those interesting moments. Here's the Marines going to step through, the Lings are going to step back. Banes as well. The Ling Bane coming through. The Hydra's getting underneath, actually going to be able to get in and get a little bit more value out of all of this right now. So again, some more damage being done. We get some more work put in there. now we step through. Just gonna have ourselves the Bioforce on top of this base. With that Bio again on top of this base, we are gonna see ourselves a situation where all of a sudden this base is gonna go down. Lurkers are gonna be dropping along with it. We have a scan, so the Lurkers burrowing does not change anything, and it looks as though Spirit is actually gonna have enough just to keep on steam rolling through in this scenario. Looking very good for him right now, as yeah, this definitely feels as though we're heading to a very comfortable position overall. It's going to be a tough one to stop. It keeps going like this as we have got the, again, the main base goes down. Rogue not having quite what he needs right here. Rain stepping up, the Hydra taking some damage. I mean, Spirit just takes a few moments. He's got so many bases to work with as well. You know, for a fact he's enjoying that. He does not feel any fear right here. Yeah, Spirit's position is very comfortable. Again, just having that extra money helps a lot. Actually, we'll go down. A couple of links showing up. A Drop Lord. Oh, no, not Drop Lord. Just a regular Overlord dies overhead. You see on the road trying to step in front. Link Bane Hydra going to be there as well to try and maybe possibly make some difference as we do step forward. The SCVs keep on falling. And the Lurkers in the main are always going to be scary, and that's going to give Rogue an opportunity, perhaps. It can be an efficient trade, it can be a problem to clean up. This is 100% where you can see some success where it's not been already. The Lurkers around the map actually putting some work in. The problem is Spirit has so much money to spend, so once he gets back to spending that money, it's going to be difficult. Rogue just going to say GG. Spirit takes a 2-0, and we'll move on through. So Spirit gets another win for himself there. His first win, sorry. It's our first time seeing Spirit. He's going to play everyone else still, I guess, then. Alright, so I gotta put that account on Europe. And now we've got to go into Rogue SKILLOUS. Let's get that underway, alright. Login's not working. Long time lurker, just want to thank you for making an effort to cast even though I'm not feeling well. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I say sorry that it's been a bit of a rough day. Alright, so we can get SKILLOUS Rogue underway, guys. Gonna get that settled up. Alright. It is the start for SKILLOUS versus Rogue. Games are good. Yeah, the games have been pretty good, actually. Actually makes me pretty sad. I think it's such a pretty fun group. With a difficult to kind of name set of players that advance, to be honest. Especially with JUMY starting the day 2-0 SKILLOUS. I think that's very good for him. But then SKILLOUS bounces back 2-0 GUMIHO. Yeah, this group getting interesting quickly for sure. No doubt on that. Alright, videos are coming through, getting set to go. Alright, King's Cove gonna be the opening map here. And Neon Vals, bruh, what a setup for this series, huh? Jeez. Just trying to get everyone in game, guys. There's a sec. Alright, plays are ready, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing a caster. Alright. Jumping into King's Cove. Get this underway. Thanks for being here even though you're sick. No worries. Glad you're enjoying. Writing notes and learning a lot. Hell yeah. Well, the good thing is you don't need me to impart knowledge to to see how all the good stuff the players are doing and how they're playing, so that is a bonus, that's true. Alright, let's go into this game. Bottom right hand side. Our Blue Protoss player is going to be SKILLOUS. Bounce back with that win against GUMIHO, and that puts him 1-1 in the group against a Rogue who's now 0-1. Not super pretty for Rogue, not a great place to be. And you probe across the map to go block the hatch. And just going to be seeing our Nexus, getting Chrono Boosters along as well, bringing that up and running. Indy's just AFK. Pain. Indy, I need you, bro. I need the observing. Ah! Alright, I'll follow this probe until Indy's back. Welcome to SCT, the best game of all time. Not wrong. Probably moving around, drone comes down the low ground. We see a hatch in our pool continue to come up here for a couple of moments, so we get that ready to go. Getting ourselves settled as again Cybercore comes up. The Nexus is coming through as well. A little bit of everything coming in for the early moments. And yeah, a couple of drones going to go past each other. Probes coming around as well. It's just going to get set up here. Ling speedlings, couple of queens on the way. Ling's going to hit that probe and chase that away over the right-hand side. Things get there. Cleanup is good. Nicely done. We make our way into the next stage of this, so we're just going to see the Adept trying to show up. Gonna go after a couple of drones for a few moments. It's gonna get there. Can we actually get that probe? The Adept will force it back. Still gonna be okay. Nicely handled. Doesn't let this get too out of hand or anything. Job well done. As we move through to the next step. So when you come across, we get ready. Gonna have that Void Ray currently being chrono boosted out as well, so just gonna bring that straight up into play. The Warp Gate's coming online too, so we get that going. Reactivates, actually does pretty well for itself, getting some damage done once again, so again a little bit more being found for a few moments, and some damage dealt for foreseeable future. Queen's gonna hit the Void Ray, so a little bit of damage should be done there. We got some shots off. Just a few moments. Going across to the other side. Again, the Void Ray will just continue to move through. And settles here for a little bit. Now have ourselves a couple of deaths. We'll threaten a shade once again. So we'll continue to come through. The Oracle overhead as well, trying to help support. For the moment. Things move about. It's going to be seen on Roach speed and the +1 missiles coming online as well. Trying to put a bit more pressure on. Skill's not going to do too much. Have you heard that Roach upgrade? Charge upgrade. We'll be able to get some pressure going, perhaps. I guess we will see how that goes. Oracle comes around. There's the infestation pit going down now. Five drones drop and a couple of devs will come over too. Trying to see what's up. Also recall on a few Zelds, goes to try and save what he can. The Fleet Beacon, the Stargate, the Temple Archives all continue to come into play for the moment. Things continue down through the center. What's the Swarm Host coming up? +2 attack, Storm, +1 air weapons coming through. We add an Immortal onto that. Big beacon coming through, so SKILLOUS very comfortable getting to the later stages of this game right now, it would seem. The depths gather. And then a couple carriers coming through, the mothership coming up as well. Focus going to drop down to some depths. It's not exactly ideal. Yeah, it's going to set atop this ramp. Be defensive, Roach Ravager Ling moving across. Carrier, mothership all underway. Carrier's just flying it straight through. The Roach Ravager getting hit. Again, the mothership coming online. The +1 air weapons coming up as well. You need to move about. Roach Hydra Ling gonna go over the left-hand side. We've got the Spire, we've got the Lurker Dent coming through too. Add a couple more carriers into that, +3 attack upgrade. And on we go. See these units trying to get a wrap around, but it's gonna be SKILLOUS just kind of melting away. Rogue has a lot of power right now, but I guess he comes up against a bit of a brick wall in the form of those carriers at the moment. I guess we'll see what happens. Couple carriers already going to get into a good position here. Locust trying to get around, man. These Locusts are kind of being used in some odd ways so far. His ult's coming about again, the adrenal gland, and the +2 missiles coming up and about. Corruptors and drones continue to come through as well. These are just going to charge up. The Roach Hydra going to get there as well. What a moment. I see those interceptors flying out once again, trying to hit the locusts. It's going to be seeing the Muscle Guns coming through, the Seismic Spines coming up and online. Got a couple of Roaches going to get knocked down. Again, the Exocel's warping in, just going to go straight onto the Nidus right here. Roaches, the Hydra, still moving through the center, and like I said, SKILLOUS' tech has definitely kept him alive. Archon's gonna hit, the interceptors fly through, mothership overhead. Gonna land straight in, hatchery gonna go down. Storm's dropping in. Skill's just going to be a bit too powerful here, and is going to get game number 1 of this best of 3 under his belt. Head into game 2 here in a second, guys. Get this second map started, which will be Neon Violet Square. Minecasters, players in the lobby, we're good to go. Yeah, the Swarm Host sucked, to be honest. Plain and simple. I felt like he even did well until the Swarm Host, I don't know. He had some good fights in the game. It didn't go great. We're gonna hit straight into Neon Violet Square then, let's get this going. Countdown's good. In the bottom right hand side, our red Zerg player is Rogue. He's down a game against the blue Protoss SKILLOUS. Game 2 of our best of 3. Trying to boost in the Nexus. Gateway Simulator coming about here. Just see our probe coming across. There is this one pool dropping down. Hatch, gas, and pool all coming about right now. Has to sound so bored. Yeah. I'm pretty sick, mate. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very ready for the next couple matches to be done. I'm going back to bed. It's a shame because today's games have actually been really cool. I just don't have the mental for it, so it'd be like that. The sickest SC2 games, yeah. For real. Neutron's just gonna mine out this gold, the panel and cancel, so we play a gold base opener, something a little bit different here. That will shade, and let's see if Skills wants to try and do anything about the fact we get a gold base up early. Let's get up into the main base, away we go. Couple of bits of damage being done, couple of probes going through. As next come across, the Oracle going to move about. Nexus goes down onto that third. Say Queen, hopefully will continue to move about. Just yeah, Devs are going to shade about. We will see a couple of units moving around. The gold base is going to get held onto for a couple of moments. And Dev's going to try and shade down once again. It's just trying to make a little bit of a move here and there. As the Queens gather up, Blink coming in. And those things gonna gotta wrap around, try and put some damage out for the moment. It's a nice counterattack. We get a few probes early, a couple drones go down as well. Probes dead, not bad at all for Rogue, but he does lose some other bits and pieces. Banes gather up, the Ling's gonna move across. Those Lings keep moving about. Yeah, plus one, the storm continues to come around at the moment. It's trying to run up again. The Adept and the Stalk is going to be there. Turning those Lings back around the other way. Bane's going to wander through. Just going to go towards this Nexus right here. Bane's going to crash in. Skull's not having a good time. He's going to instantly say GG even, and Rogue is going to get a map. So Rogue with a map win, going to be big for him. So we set up into a game 3 and a decided map between these two. Alright guys, game 3 is going to be Pistol Reef. These guys chose to play all the big maps, huh? Oh, Skulls lets that one fall away from him. Game 3. Is that first game 3 today? Yeah. Cool. Vessel reef coming up. Get this underway. Kick this off in the top left-hand side. Blue Protoss, who just let too much happen in that last one. SKILLOUS taking on Rogue in the bottom right, our red Zerg. See what game 3 brings us, guys. Get this underway. Probe going over, heading down that bottom right side. Next coming about, Cybercore coming in. Our queens and our lings get settled again. Probe checks up, sees the third hatchery. And that bullshit on through. The queen gonna be right there. He's gonna be using the queen. The adept gonna fire her up. The Voyager in the gateway coming up as well. And that moving about, Wolfgate coming over. We got a couple queens coming through. But we'll just move across. And the spores coming up, the hat drones coming about, there's the Oracle coming over as well. Oracle activates, a couple of creep teams will begin to go down, Skills just doing the typical starting point with some of this Oracle harass. Nothing too crazy just yet there. Using the Void Ray activating, a couple of Lings getting chased about. Void Ray gonna activate, Lings take some damage, carriers continue to come on through. Just going to be seeing the Forge, a couple carriers coming through again. The +1 air weapons coming about. Give Skills the chance to get into those carriers and get them nice and powerful already. This is coming straight through. Probe's going to be taking damage. The Void Ray is going to be there with the carriers, and that is drones going down already. And let's come over again. The carriers moving across. We do just have ourselves a couple extra carriers coming through. The +1 air weapons coming over. Pressure up. There's a drop a load from Rogue and try and go the other direction on the other side of the map. A couple of Banes coming through. We lose 8 drones on the other side, and so far Skills defending pretty well over on home. Doesn't lose any probes for himself, so it's going to be pretty rough for Rogue, who now loses all these Lings and has nothing really to show for it. Queens are going to be the only real response we have to a bunch of carriers here, and a Void Smoke Crawler as well, hitting that Void Ray. Interceptors keep firing through, and we will just have ourselves the Mothership. The carriers continue to come across. $16 probes go down. It's some nice work from Rogue in the end there after he didn't do much initially. Able to switch it up a little bit. Nice. Once again, some drones going down on the other side. As Rogue continues to try his harass, Mothership will clean up into the main base. Rogue gonna hit on the left side while this attack comes through. A lot of Banes here showing up as well, and SKILLOUS has to pull away. There's a lot of probes beginning to go down. The third Nexus itself might be in some trouble. Oh, Rogue right-clicks the Banes onto the Nexus. Oh, I don't like that if we don't kill the Nexus. I guess he knew he wasn't gonna get it. Yeah, I don't love that part of it at all, unfortunately. Let's see how things running through. He's going to get ourselves a battery. You're going to get picked at. Probes in some trouble. Rogue is not stopping with the harassment. He's just going to go. But SKILLOUS is making a big push through the center, so you've got to imagine that's going to be a factor as well. 22 probes are going down, so SKILLOUS is pretty committed on this other side, using Microbial Shroud to try and hold on. We've got to get rid of these carriers, and right now we're just not. Festus is going to burrow. Neural Parasite is a few moments away. I guess Neural Parasite will get you some kills, but SKILLOUS backs up for a second. Give it a moment or two. Neural those carriers, they can all fight each other. I really think that's the only play we've got to make right now, huh? Rogue is super far ahead on supply, but it's mostly in workers. He just needs some time. Guess he can give up some space and bases as well. Sep's coming through. The Ling's going to get across to the other side once again. Nice Microbials. There's the Neurals, but the Infestors are being killed before the Neurals can do too much. We're not far from Aspire, but can we ever really deal with this? Queens are starting to get some kills. Some of the carriers are going down. The Neural carriers are trying to fight back a little bit. The Queens are still showing up. Spire's about to be done. So Rogue can actually make some Corruptors very soon. This is a pretty ridiculous end to a game, honestly. As it does look like. I mean, SKILLOUS still has a bunch of carriers here. I mean, like I say, first Corruptor starts up. Rogue pulling back. He needs time. He needs to get energy on these Infestors. They're taking some damage. Fungal on some of the Interceptors. Oh, the Infestors keep dying. They drop a Microbial Shroud. Now they just stood there. I guess there's detection. The Rogue just died to the carriers. He just died to the carriers. GG. SKILLOUS wins it. If Rogue had just built a Spire sooner instead of all those Infestors, I think he wins. GG. SKILLOUS takes it 2-1. Alright, so SKILLOUS takes that 2-1. We're gonna hop to Korea and go into Rogue versus GUMIHO, guys. So SKILLOUS drops him up to Rogue. Actually, this group continues to remain interesting, to be honest. Like, SKILLOUS gets a 2-1, but loses some games in the process. Alright, let's hop on over to Korea and get this underway. Connecting to Blizzard services. Ay, ay, ay. GUMIHO Rogue to wrap up my day, guys. I'm not going to be able to do more than this, like I say. Alright, get viewers started for this. Alright, video start. We'll get the CVT ready to go, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Abyssal Reef going to be our opening map. And King's Cove, then Amygdala. GUMIHO BRB. GUMIHO's here and ready. So is Rogue. Let's go. In the top left, our blue Zerg player is going to be Rogue. In the bottom right, our red Terran is GUMIHO. Ian, thank you so much for the generosity of a £50 donation with no message attached. Just a straight up generous donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright. Rogue and GUMIHO. Best of 3. Game 1. Like I say, guys, it's going to be last from me. I'll be giving the replays to the rest of the casters. So you'll be able to watch the games. There'll probably be no English stream, but if you want to see the games, at least there will be a way for you guys to see the games. So you guys can check that out. I'm just not going to make it through any other games. Yo, Simia, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs as well. Going out to Melvin FI, Will Hour 7, Mizrim, F Sandstorm, and Just to Play Like Maru. Thank you so much for the generosity of 5 gifted subs. CC drops into place. Orbital command coming through. The Reaper on the way. To get settled into this one. Yo, AM, thank you so much for the $5 super chat as well. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love, guys. Impressed by your dedication. All good. Hopefully we can feel a little bit better and get back to... We have Group D coming up on Thursday, so hopefully we can feel a little bit better by then. Group D is looking fun. Classic, Zaun, Bunny, Young Yakov, and... Classic, Zaun, Bunny, Young Yakov. There's a Terran player I'm missing from that group. It is Ryung. So yeah, actually a pretty fun group on Thursday as well for Group D. Like I say, hopefully we come back feeling a bit better for that. Fingers crossed. Cracks coming over, a couple of Marines getting towards the Overlord. Yeah, a couple of Marines gonna get over there. It's gonna go poking about. Ship coming through. Marine is gonna be able to get a grab. Starport on its way to a tech lab early. He's just gonna try and get that set up. Alien goes toward the upper left-hand side. And the Spire, the vein nest, continue to come through for a couple of moments. And the Spire itself is a bit unique. Seeing the Spire and ZVT so quickly nowadays is very less common, usual. As the Banshee just chilling then for a few moments, we get a second Banshee out. We should be able to go across the map a little bit more easily. Aliens will just be chilling again. The muta's coming out. That's going to be an interesting dynamic against those Banshees as well. See what happens here. We've seen a couple of shots already coming around, as we do have the Marines, the combat shield +1. We got 2 drones. We see the Spire now as well. The muta is already making their way across the map, so you don't have a ton of time to prep against this. Drones going down across the other side. I'm going to get a couple of SCVs early. We're going to try and hit the third, but the missile turret comes up and online, so that's going to help a lot. It's coming around the south, and then we'll get in toward the main base here next few moments. Just going to get that underway. And a little bit of damage already being done as the mutants continue to put some damage in. As long as obviously can maintain position and they can be a little annoying for the foreseeable future, and that's exactly what they're doing for themselves right now. Just again maintain position and trying to be in a frustration, but Rogue supply is not good. And as GUMIHO pushes, I'm genuinely terrified for Rogue. I mean, I feel like the drop on the other side is already scary. Oh, there's only one Marine there, never mind, it's not that scary. But as everything else shows up, I mean, this genuinely does seem pretty darn scary, no? Not feel great. Couple of Banes don't even have speed for a few more seconds. Get rid of the tank, but the Marines are pushing up. We do at least have the rest of the Banes not coming down. I'm gonna try and fight. The split is very good from GUMIHO. And that's gonna be, I think, this game. I don't think there's any other Banes. If there's no other Banes, everything else just dies. GUMIHO gonna take a game 1. Game 2 coming up. Yeah, thank you for the generosity, guys. Appreciate it. On the donations and the subs. Thank you, thank you. Second game here is going to be King's Cove. Let's start it up and go, go, go. Yo, Creator Moon, thank you so much for the 57-month resub. Appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. GG, good luck, go, go. Game number 2 is upon us. Count it on down. Count it on down. In the bottom right hand side, we have got ourselves the blue Terran player. This is GUMIHO. He is only going to be up a game right now, but it's a pretty convincing game. Heading to game number 2. Rogue on the top left hand side. Let me get this started. Hopefully moving about, hatch, gas and pool all coming online and get settled in for a few moments. And we'll see if Rogue wants to play mutas again. I'd be a little bit shocked, to be honest, if it came out to be the case. And just see how it Reaper and RCC coming up, the orbital command coming through. Getting settled in here for a couple of moments now. Yeah, Reaper coming about. A couple of Lings are going to get across right there. Yes, yeah, Reaper coming through. A couple of Lings moving around as well. Seeing our Lings and our Lings speed continue to come about for a couple of moments. We continue to settle here. Yeah, Reaper able to get a drone, so able to knock that down already. And the Banshee coming up, the Cloak coming about. Just going to be having ourselves the Ling speed and the hatchery continue to come into play for the moment. We're just going to shoot Overlord, taking some damage. Marine just going to keep on chipping away at that one for a couple of moments here. Banshee and the Cloaking coming up. Banshee goes up that left-hand side. It's gonna fire away a couple of drones. Gonna start being into some trouble. Obviously, this game a little bit more regular on the side of Rogue, not rushing into that Spire or anything, so a little bit of a different approach. We'll see 5 drones going down. GUMIHO already finding good damage very early in the game. Yeah, off to a great start. Punch runs out Cloaking. Gonna see Rogue opting to play the Road Thrower now. Let's see a couple more drones going down. Spins it a 5, Banshee actually taking some more damage. We're actually going to go, well, we were going to go Spire there. He cancelled the Spire, going Infestation Pit instead. Kind of a weird situation. Yes, yeah, Queens and our Lings will move back together. We've seen the Banshee again, cloaking up, coming up through the center of the map. And try and press forward. Nidus Network coming through, get that settled in. Just going to get a couple of troop tumors as well. Extract Factor's coming up. GUMIHO continues to play into the Meki on King's Cove, which is, well, GUMI Mech ain't something you see every time nowadays. Let's see a couple of Lings coming through. Hellions and the Cyclones moving back over. This one must gather up, and they are going to go into the main, into the natural. Just going to try and move straight across right there. And they go. Not an easy way of dealing with Swarm Host, but they're not doing too much, honestly. Getting a couple of depots. GUMIHO should be able to fight back out of that. We get rid of the Nidus down on the bottom side. And Banshee putting some work in, Nidus taking some damage. This one was gather up, Roger's coming through. I see a couple Cyclones locking on, Roaches, Ravagers. They start taking some damage across the rocks there, and we do have a Fusion Core and a couple more Starports being brought into play. A couple of Crypt Demons begin to go down. Still got this Zergon just pushing into the center, trying to take position here. Swarmho's actually going to get on top of the Cyclones. Cyclones just kind of stand and fight. Banshee goes, hits the Nidus Network. We do have a few siege tanks coming up, +3 vehicle plating on the way through. And GUMIHO continue with his upgrades. We're all going to get a later game Spire into play now as well. Raven gathers, that's the Locust pressing on through, missile turrets, firing up some shots, the few Banes, the Roaches, the Ravagers continuing across here, the siege tanks gonna get whacked a little bit as well to continue to move on up. Bunch of Banelings going down. The Ravager gets turned around once again, Planetary Fortress is there. Good defense from GUMIHO. Clean, comfortable. These tanks still continue about. Just going to be seeing the Swarm Host Locust coming back around as well. And there is the Raven coming over. Just going to be seeing the BC count is growing, so we continue to get that underway. And Cyclone will just clean up another Nidus Network, and GUMIHO takes more control of this game. And those locusts. Swarm Horse continue to come back across here. Continue to play with the heavy locust count right now. That heavy Swarm Horse count doing what it can. Seeing those Banes going to try and crash through this position. Big moment for Rogue. An attempted breakout. I do not love where he's at. So many of those Banes at the end just having nothing to connect onto. And my big fear for him is that he's continuing to just build Lings and Roaches, and obviously reliant on the Locust as well. Perhaps going to try and lock onto some of these Swarm Hosts now. Do we have any Hellions left here? We have a few Hellbats. I'm just thinking about the amount of Lings currently being made. It's a bit scary for GUMIHO if you've got no Hellions to deal with those. And the Locust flying across, going to jump on top of those siege tanks. And we do see Rogue actually getting a cleanup in the end. It cost him a base, but that's fine. How many BCs are we at? 0 right now. So we lost 1. We've got 2 more in production. Just wondering how good this army is going to end up being. Here comes the army deck down to the bottom side. I mean, I do think GUMIHO defensively should be able to put up a pretty good defense. Let's see, though. For the wave of Locust as well, is going to be a lot of firepower all at once. Three SCVs going down. This will take a couple moments. We're seeing 3 more drones getting picked away. I mean, GUMIHO definitely lacking on supply, I think, as McPlay is getting beaten down a little bit here in the end. I don't think we're going to be able to maintain this position or this setup too much longer. More shots going through. So we having Lings continue to cross. Cyclones taking damage. A few more hits. He's going to be seeing the Locust popping up once again. Rogue losing a fair amount here. He has more workers though, which obviously helps. Corruptor's on the way as he tries to deal with the BCs. GUMIHO trying to protect this base. He will hold on to it. That's big for him, keeping a mining base alive as he deals with that wave of units. Yeah, the BCs are going to get to work, but as Corruptors start to show up, the BCs will not be able to last here forever. They do have teleports home available, and I imagine that will be a factor as they're kind of just shooting at a whole lot of nothing right now as well. Finally getting teleports and just repair. I mean, they're not really doing anything there, but it forces Rogue into a bunch of Corruptors, which is definitely a factor. Let's see how Locust is going to drop back down, coming across once more. GUMIHO has to try and avoid trading with those as best as he can, because trades with those Locusts are going to go wrong for you, I think, over time. Cyclones lock on. Rogue actually can get supply blocked. Cyclones will try and chase some of those Corruptors down for a few moments. Was pop one small, gonna head down the bottom right. Great spy on the way up, so Rogue has a better way to utilize his follow-up. Setup right now. A couple of those Hellions gonna get put into place. Couple of those Banes gonna crash through. If you want to see if he's going down, I mean, GUMIHO can survive that. Both players have a bit of bank available right now. Love this. The BC's getting across the other side. They can get a bunch of drones. Some of that rogue economy gonna get chipped away at. BC should be able to teleport here and they get away without going down again. Very nicely done. Cyclone's continue about. Ling Bane coming up. Just have ourselves the Ravagers. Swarm who are still collecting together. Locust drop straight in. They're not going to do much. They're just getting blasted. So that wave of Swarm hosts now unavailable to help. And BC is going to get down the bottom side. Less shots coming through again. 8 drones going down. Well, the Swarm host moving back across once again. This is a 20-minute game now here on King's Cove as a few Banes, Roaches, and Ravagers still stepping through. The Locust is going to come around the bottom side again. Let's see if the Ling's going to get across. Cyclone goes down. Let's see the BC's actually going to get caught and killed off here, so Rogue finally going to get rid of those. And now potentially free up the Corruptors to do something a bit more useful. Those Banes all hitting the same thing. BC's actually going to go left side, hit a hatchery and get in Burrow. Almost pull back over. Cyclones pulling back. The SCVs, a few drones going down. Things coming across. We got a Hellion and a Hellbat. Just gonna grab both of those. The Cyclone's coming through as well. Army comes over and a couple Lings going down. The Corruptors all coming about. Cyclones and Hellions making their way up for the moment. Cyclone's going to fire up. It's going to see the Locust dropping on through. 7 SCVs going down. The army of GUMIHO begins to rotate back down to the bottom left side. It's going to be having those Locusts starting to hit. Corruptors gathering together. DC's going to fire, the Hellions coming over, Lings as well. A few Banes continue to come about. This army from Rogue continues around the bottom side. A few Vikings setting up as well. Just going to see those Banes continue about. Planetary Force is going to sit there. The BC teleports. A couple of those Banes continue to drop down. Just going to be seeing the Great Aspire. The Broodlords putting their work in, but Rogue supply is plummeting, and he does not have money to rebuild from in those BCs. And Vikings will chase the Broods. And GG has to be called. GUMIHO is going to take the 2-0 over Rogue. GG's. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna call it that. The rest of the games will be streamable for the rest of the casters. If you want to watch, you can, but there won't be an English stream, I guess. But I'm gonna have to go. I'm just, yeah. We've been trying to just grind through it, and don't got much left in us right now. Alright, yeah. I'm just gonna throw us offline, guys. I'm gonna throw a quick set of ads on. I'm gonna go sleep. Thanks for watching. I'll be back Thursday with Group D. Hopefully feeling a bit better. Because, yeah, hopefully we can actually cast properly again. Thanks for watching anyway. I appreciate it. It was not a pretty cast in the slightest. So, yeah. We'll be back on Thursday, hopefully with more StarCraft. And enjoy the rest of the games if you watch them elsewhere. BRB. Oh no, not BRB. Bye.